If you've been bloated, tired, foggy, anxious for no reason, craving sugar at night, waking up not hungry but somehow still exhausted, I'm going to say something that might sting. It's not you. It might be your gut running your life. So I ran a science-based gut reset for 30 days. Not a detox, not a juice cleanse, not a buy my powder trend. A real protocol built around what actually moves the needle: digestion, inflammation, blood sugar stability, and gut-brain signaling. And I'm going to give you the exact system, the timeline, the mistakes that wreck most people's results, and the one uncomfortable truth I learned that changed how I eat forever. Quick safety note: if you have IBS, IBD, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, gastritis, you're pregnant, or you're on medication, talk to your doctor before copying anything extreme. This is a food-based reset, but your body still matters. Now let's be honest. You don't want gut health. You want what gut health gives you. You want a flat stomach in the morning. You want energy that doesn't crash. You want your mood to stop swinging. You want your skin to calm down. You want to eat without feeling punished. So here's exactly what I did for 30 days. No fluff, just a structured reset with clear rules. Rule number 1, I stopped feeding the chaos. That means for 30 days I removed the biggest gut agitators, the stuff that keeps inflammation loud and digestion confused. Ultra-processed food, liquid calories, random snacking all day, late-night sugar hits, and healthy foods that secretly destroy me. Because here's the first gut truth: a food can be healthy and then still be unhealthy for you. Rule number 2, I built every day around the gut foundation for protein, fiber, fermented foods, and a stable eating window. Because your gut doesn't need magic. It needs consistency. So my gut reset looked like this. Every day I ate 2 solid meals and 1 optional snack. Each meal had a protein anchor. Each meal had fiber from real plants. And every day I included 1 fermented food, something simple, not perfect, just consistent. And I also ran 1 habit that most people ignore because it feels too easy to matter. I walked after meals. 10 minutes. Not cardio, not punishment. Just a short walk to help digestion, glucose control, and gut motility. Now let me walk you through the timeline, because this is where most people get trapped. They do a reset for 3 days, feel weird, quit, and conclude it doesn't work. But the gut doesn't change on your schedule. It changes on biology's schedule. Here's what happened. In the first 72 hours, the biggest change wasn't weight. It was noise. My stomach felt different, but not in a perfect way. Day 1 and 2 were messy. More sounds, more movement, sometimes more gas. Because when you change what you feed the gut reacts. And most people panic here. They think, it's getting worse. But sometimes, the early phase is your system recalibrating. By day 3 to 5, I noticed the first real win. Less bloating pressure. Not 0, but less. I woke up with a calmer belly. I ate without immediately feeling swollen. And the cravings started changing. That was the weird part. I didn't just want less sugar. I wanted fewer random snacks. That's when I realized something. A lot of cravings are not discipline problems. They're gut and blood sugar problems. By week 1, my energy started smoothing out. Not more energy like caffeine. Smoother energy. Less crash. Less fog. And my mood felt more stable. Like the background stress volume got turned down. And that makes sense, because your gut and brain are constantly talking. When the gut is irritated, the brain feels it. When digestion is chaotic, your nervous system becomes chaotic. By week 2, digestion became predictable. You stopped thinking about your stomach every hour. You stopped fearing meals. You stopped planning your day around discomfort. And that's freedom. By week 3, the body composition shift started showing up. Not extreme weight loss, but inflammation loss, less puffiness, less water retention. Clothes fit better. I looked less swollen, and I was sleeping deeper. Not perfect, but deeper. And sleep is where the gut reset becomes a life reset, because when you sleep better, everything improves. Then week 4 hit. This was the payoff. Because I realized the goal of a gut reset is not clean eating, it's control. Control over cravings, control over energy, control over digestion, control over mood. A gut reset is basically you taking the steering wheel back. Now here's the gotcha, the mistake that ruins 80% of gut resets. Most people go too extreme. They remove everything. They starve. They do weird cleanses. They take 5 supplements. They try to kill bacteria, and they end up with a gut that's even more stressed. Because the gut is an ecosystem, not an enemy. The real goal isn't to destroy it. The goal is to stabilize it. Here's the biggest mistake I almost made. I tried to increase fiber too fast. If you go from low fiber to high fiber overnight, your gut will punish you. Gas, bloat, cramping. So the real rule is, increase fiber slowly and hydrate like it matters. And here's the second mistake. People add fermented foods like it's a competition. They drink huge amounts, feel worse, and quit. Start small. A spoon of yogurt, a little kefir, a small amount of kimchi. Your gut doesn't need a flood, it needs a signal. And now the third mistake, the silent killer, eating while stressed. You can eat the perfect meal and digest it like trash if you're anxious, rushing, scrolling, or in fight or flight. So one of the strongest parts of my reset was simple. I ate slower. I stopped inhaling food. I took 3 deep breaths before the first bite. Sounds stupid, but it changes your nervous system. And digestion is nervous system controlled. Now let me tell you the most uncomfortable truth I learned in these 30 days. Your gut doesn't just respond to food. It responds to patterns, late night eating, constant snacking, eating fast, stress, no sleep, no movement. So the gut reset that works isn't a product, it's a protocol. And if you want to try it, I'll give you the exact simplified version. For 30 days, 2 meals a day with protein plus fiber. 1 fermented food daily, small amount. 10-minute walk after at least 1 meal. Hydrate. Increase fiber gradually. No ultra-processed foods during the reset. And stop eating 2 to 3 hours before bed. That's it. Not sexy, but effective. Now here's the identity close. If you do this, you're not trying a gut reset. You're becoming the type of person who can run a clean 30-day protocol and prove to yourself that you're in control. So here's the challenge. If you're in, comment day 1 right now. Tomorrow come back and comment day 2. I'll reply. And we'll build this as a real 30-day gut reset community. Subscribe if you want real experiments, real timelines, and real results.
Your past decides a little, but your future decides almost everything. So choose the future where your gut stops running your life.